We live in a globalized remix world. Music, art, fashion, as well as other forms of cultural expression are taken out of context to create new works of art. Unfortunately, this form of expression can lead to cultural appropriation. Some examples of this would be the use of tokenist representations of Indigenous people as sports team mascots, commercialized facsimiles of sacred or culturally important symbols or clothing by the fashion industry, Indigenous identity used as a Halloween costume. Cultural appropriation is a worldwide phenomenon. Canada is one of many countries where the treatment of Indigenous people continues to be unjust and racist. A lot of work needs to be done to repair the relationship between the first people of Canada and those who came after. One important step will be to remove these racist interpretations of Indigenous identity. But who decides what constitutes cultural appropriation and what constitutes art? Indigenous communities deserve the right to self-determination. By this I mean that they should be able to make their own decisions about governance, their identity, and what constitutes appropriate use of cultural symbols, ceremonies, and artifacts. OCAP, or Ownership, Control, Access, and Possession, is a framework for ethical health research project design in Indigenous communities, specifically Canadian First Nation communities. I believe that this framework can be applied to art and design as well. Ownership means that Indigenous communities must maintain ownership of their own symbols and culture. Control means that Indigenous communities have the right to control how their culture is represented. Access means that Indigenous communities must be able to maintain data about how their culture is being represented. Possession means that Indigenous communities must be empowered to maintain their own cultural artifacts and spread their own cultural identity. While the OCAP framework may not be a perfect way to avoid cultural appropriation, I believe that it lays some good groundwork for further study on the matter.